One of the most common things feared in rhinoplasty is a visible scar because it can be a telltale sign of your rhinoplasty, which of course you don't want the world to know about. As a rhinoplasty expert, I get to hear this concern a lot of times from my patients. And I genuinely understand your concern that before opting for rhinoplasty, you want to know that whether the rhinoplasty surgery will leave a visible scar or not. I am Dr. Shilpi Bhutani. I am a board-certified plastic surgeon practicing at SB Aesthetics, Gurugram, India. So there are two kinds of rhinoplasty. One is the open approach and the other is a closed approach. The open approach is what I do most often, and closed approach is reserved for a select few cases. Now, before we dive deeper and understand what it is and how it affects the scarring, go ahead and subscribe to our channel SB Aesthetics because we post authentic scientific information on plastic and aesthetic surgery for you. In the open rhinoplasty, the approach is through the columella, which is exactly this part of the skin underneath your nose. And you can see that this tiny bit of skin, which is called the columella, is actually where the scar starts and it goes inside the nostrils. So when we open, we get a clear 3D view of all the structures, and that is required for reconstructing complex cases, especially after post-traumatic deformity. Of course, it gives us a very clear view of the nasal bones, of the cartilages, and a precise tip work can be done via the open rhinoplasty approach. That is why I prefer to do open rhinoplasties in most of my cases, and especially complex cases. When we talk about scarring from this, it is really not much because this is very diligently sutured back. No amount of skin is usually removed from the columella, and generally it settles very nicely in about 2 to 3 weeks' time. In fact, a lot of times patients are not able to tell any scar even at 3 weeks from the surgery. Now, when you see all these 3 examples that I put in front of you, and you can hardly notice a scar even in such close-up views. So I would say that this columellar scar is a very tiny trade-off and a very good trade-off actually for achieving a very precise and natural results in your rhinoplasty. In the closed approach, when we compare it to the open approach, this columellar incision is not there, and we place incisions only on the inside of the nostrils. From here, we can actually reduce your lower lateral cartilages and give you a slimmer tip. But if you talk about more complex work like major changes in the nasal bone area, or in fact harvesting a good amount of septum for reconstructing the nose, and other small changes, for example, treating the valve collapse or post-traumatic reconstructions, there I would say that the closed rhinoplasty will actually give you a suboptimal result when we compare it to an open rhinoplasty. So when we are doing a rhinoplasty, we do it with the intention of giving you the best results that we can. And when I do revision cases, it is all the more complex. And that is why in revision cases especially, open rhinoplasty is the only approach that I prefer. When we talk about alar incisions, so when you want to reduce the alar, of course, it has to be done by a cut over here. But in this also, the incision is placed very carefully so that when we suture it back, it looks like your natural crease of the alar and does not leave significant scarring. Yes, technically speaking, if you ask me, there is a scar, but can you see it? More often than not, no. And given sufficient amount of time, you will heal very well with no telltale signs of a rhinoplasty surgery. If you liked this video and found the information useful, then type confidence in the comment box below because that is what a good rhinoplasty should give you. So if you're considering a rhinoplasty surgery and you want me to make videos on any specific topic that you have in mind, do write them in the comment box below and I shall try my best to make my next video on that topic. Also, when you subscribe to the channel, did you press the notification bell? Because that is what you should do now. We keep on bringing new information on plastic surgery every week to you. Okay, so it's a wrap for this video. See you again.